This episode is brought to you by The Guarantors. Chasing down residents who don't pay their rent is taxing enough. Did you know you could offset the risk of renter default? Meet The Guarantors. They'll requalify your applicants and insure their rent. If the resident doesn't pay, you still get paid. Visit theguarantors.com/multifamily today. I heard an interesting question today, and it went along the lines of when a leasing person in the multifamily space doesn't have the purchasing power of the people that they're actually selling to. In other words, if a consumer is of a luxe mentality or they can purchase premium items, but the leasing consultant, because of their compensation structure, doesn't really have the opportunity or the ability to go out and experience said goods or services. How do they sell to that person who has those experiences, those luxe experiences? And it brought to mind something that many years ago, in the late 90s, I think it was the late 90s. Sorry, it was in the late 2000s. We had a problem at one of our properties, and the problem consisted of customer service and sales. So our leasing consultants weren't necessarily versed in the art of sales, in generally speaking. They were, but they didn't have that many reps, didn't have that much experience. Same goes on the customer service side. It was a Class A luxury community, and we were trying to figure out how we could get these people who we adored dearly. They were great people, wonderful individuals. How could we get them versed in the art of serving a luxe demographic? And we came up with the bright idea on the customer service side to send our leasing consultants with some cash in hand out to a Nordstrom for customer service, because Nordstrom is famous for customer service. And we ran them through the entire process. We gave them full instructions on what to do, going to the store, experiencing the sales process, but also experiencing the customer service side, in that when they purchased an item and they left, they were to go back at a later time and return the item that they purchased. And we wanted them to experience that whole life cycle of sales and return from a customer service perspective, and having Nordstrom be the teacher. The big punchline there was, there is a big difference between learning something in a classroom and being taught theory, or reading something, or seeing a case study, or even having this the thing that everybody hates, role playing. Even role playing. There's a big difference between that and actually going out into an environment and experiencing a thing for yourself. And when we put them out there, send them out, money in hand, giving them the purchasing power, so they go out and have that real experience, and then went through the entire life cycle, they came back with now a picture in their mind of what that should look like. And then that translated into our business. On the other side, from a sales perspective, and really, how do you treat a luxury client? We would arm our leasing consultants, even our assistant manager, property managers, with enough money to go out and eat at the Met in downtown Seattle. The first experience I just went through was in Portland, Oregon. The other experience was in downtown Seattle. We sent our team members out to individually. We didn't send them as a group. We sent them out individually with enough money to have a fantastic, wonderful evening dinner at the Met, which was an incredible restaurant with to the nines. It was an incredible experience all the way around, from the time you arrive to the maitre d' to the people who do things table side, the whole thing. If you've ever been to a very, very, very nice, very expensive restaurant, you know what I'm talking about. But we would send our team members out. Again, high-rise luxury communities, downtown Seattle. You send your team members out to have these experiences, these lived experiences, these live experiences, so that they would understand how to serve the demographic that they were selling to. They understand how to sell to them. They understand how to serve them. Now, when you go up and down the stream of asset type, right? A's, B's, C's, whatever, you have to figure out what is germane out in the marketplace as it relates to what your consumers are experiencing. And then you architect or manufacture those lived experiences for those team members and send them out in the marketplace and get those experiences so they know what they're selling to and they can do it very well. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.